us into our set here, Turtle versus OSW. Gonna be quite a treat of a match to watch for not just us on the commentators bench, but hopefully all of you in the Twitch chat as well. And we're off to the races here. Turtle opening with an SDPC spin.
Yeah, there's a lot of openers. It's kind of hard to keep track of all of them, you know.
Oh, OSW caught off guard there. Turtle with a fantastically timed spike. And OSW does not have the pieces to get out of that. And that's kind of the danger that you run into against a player like Turtle, which is that if you don't chain your attacks well enough, Turtle just tanks your clean and just immediately counterspikes you like that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's kind of like a round that you kind of want to get out of the way in the warm-ups. But unfortunately, he's going to have to toss away around there for OSW.
Man, OSW, though, really using that speed. Are you seeing this 4.5
yeah.
from OSW?
Yeah,
oh, but it just might not matter. OSW has no surge to speak of. Man, Turtle just running up the count here. As I say that, Commentator's Curse immediately misdrops, and I think this is an inevitable punish from OSW there. And yeah, OSW, I think, just pushing the pace, and Turtle messed up just a little bit.
You can see the potential, though, for Turtle, because the problem with early breaks there, like with what OSW did, is the goal with breaking early like that is to get Turtle to break his chain.
What a Tetris PC! What a Tetris PC! Sorry to interrupt.
Hold on.
That just randomly came out of nowhere, and OSW is gone. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
we
real
spoke for 10 seconds, and Turtle whips out a random 20 spike Tetris PC on OSW.
Yeah, it's hard to yap about anything too insightful when these rounds are so fast-paced. Is this a weird opener from Turtle? I don't even know what that was.
It's like a mech heart hook. Oh, what a great spike from the mech heart setup from Turtle, and OSW caught off guard. Has no resources to defend that. And Turtle already building themselves a bit of an early lead.
Yeah, and Turtle is not an easy player to take rounds against. OSW's gonna have to work really hard to get any rounds back. So it's really unfortunate that these rounds are kind of going away in like less than 10 seconds.
Ooh, Turtle kind of stuck in an awkward spot with their stack though, and OSW gonna try their best to capitalize on it, stacking up that LST as best they can.
Yeah, Turtle doesn't really have the cleanest stack. He's not building any surge, and OSW's gonna recognize that immediately.
Fantastic recognition from OSW there, kind of noticing he had the advantage and just immediately sent the LST spike into the surge there, getting just enough to kill Turtle there. Yeah,
I'm assuming like kind of noticed that out of his peripheral vision and just immediately knew to break surge there. So we are seeing some surge strategy from OSW. It's not like he's completely mindless or anything.
Ooh. Both players trade surge, and neither surge is exactly consequential here, so we're back into pretty much an even board state.
Yeah, it's just a matter of who's gonna build the first surge. OSW's gonna break early, but at the same time, Turtle doesn't really have anything. He has so little, in fact, that I don't even think he can survive this with all the damage that OSW's sending at 4.43.
Yeah, I think Turtle kind of was caught off guard by that short surge from OSW. They were expecting OSW to build a chain, and Turtle ended up tanking all cheese at a really, really awkward time. And OSW manages to tie up the set.
Yeah, that is one benefit of these short surges, is the element of surprise, kind of. And you might get Turtle to break his surge, but this time it's not quite going to work how OSW would want it to. Because the problem is, if that strategy doesn't work, if Turtle doesn't break his surge because he gets surprised, if he somehow finds a way to surge through it, then now you have complete, like, raw, like, 10 surge disadvantage that you have to deal with.
Oh, Turtle getting themselves a bit of a spike there, but OSW times a very nice down stack to defend. Nice spike from OSW here. Turtle actually cheesed up in a very awkward position. Needs to down stack for their life right now. OSW stalling on the attack just a little bit though. Is that enough time for Turtle to survive? And it looks like it is. OSW stuck with a really awkward misdrop as well. And it just looks like there's nothing there for OSW.
Yeah, OSW upstacked so much there. Like, he upstacked a full 2 Tetrises and like a T-spin while Turtle was just kind of fumbling his way at the top. So unfortunately that led to a misdrop, but it's just kind of going to show how fast he's able to build up.
Oh, as we say that, OSW on a 5 PPS back-to-back chain, unfortunately with a tough misdrop there, though forced to break early. And Turtle once again in what I would argue to be a very comfortable position here.
Oh, but no
As I say that,
surge.
the Turtle. Turtle with such an awkward stack, forced to break their back-to-back at 3. Always feels bad when you have to do that.
Yeah, he just can't find a way. He just can't find a comfortable enough board to get surge going. But the problem is, the longer he does this, the more potential OSW is going to string together his own
counter,
surge. But
though.
as I say that,
OSW
really
did
awkward.
fumble. Yeah, OSW fumbled their LST a little bit and just immediately punished there by Turtle.
Yeah, that's a problem with upstacking so much on your own. You tend to, run into situations where you'll stack yourself into a corner.
Oh, and OSW barely lose with the clutch clear.
Oh, I didn't even want to say anything there. I was afraid I was going to jinx it. I very well still may.
Yeah, OSW, unfortunately, I think that L piece misdrop on the right seemed fine at the time, but eventually you have to deal with that, and unfortunately never got the opportunity to do so.
And the biggest difference maker in this set is just these 10-second rounds that, it feels like these longer rounds are having more impact, but they really don't. Like
what an amazing save from OSW!
Yeah, he's gonna live for a little bit, but Turtle has so much surge, he's gonna send it, and OSW misdrops. About like the worst sequence of events that you could have as an OSW fan.
Yep. And I think that's just kind of the tragedy of sending as much clean as OSW does, which is that you make a single mistake and your game is instantly over. As I say that, as I'm talking about mistakes, look at the mistake we got over here. Turtle might just be gone.
He's trying to...
Oh, Turtle misdropped the eyepiece! Oh, they had the survival! Yeah, unbelievably unlucky misdrop.
Eyepieces never behave at the top of the board. That's like one of the things you learn real quick in Tetris.
Yeah, I mean, at these top-level matches, the window to win can be so small, and giving your opponent any more than that small window tends to come from small mistakes like that. And so, oh my goodness.
And another small mistake, or maybe not small, it costs him the round completely. And
I think OSW greeted their stack just a little bit, and the T-piece came a little bit too late, giving Turtle that opening.
And we're
Turtle building extended SDPC spin. And it's gonna work out so well for them because they have the spike on top of it. OSW, great timing though, going to survive that spike.
Yeah, we're able to see such good strategy and upstacking from OSW in these longer rounds, but what end up mattering is these short rounds.
OSW though, managing to kind of out-pressure Turtle there, just push them out before they got the chance to do anything. And OSW keeping it kind of close here, 5-9, but still a lot of work to do.
But is it going to be countered by like 3 10-second rounds from Turtle? It's really hard to say here with the mistakes and stacking from OSW.
Oh, OSW once again kind of stacked themselves into an awkward corner, but Turtle has no punish to speak of, and so OSW not really going to get punished for that.
But also, OSW can't really punish Turtle's lack of punishing. He's just kind of skimming a bunch on the bottom of his board. He seems kind of scared, if anything, to really get anything going, and that's going to cause.
That's what Turtle can do to you, though.
Surge advantage.
I mean, I think these all-spins from Turtle are genius because OSW is dealing with so much cheese, but Turtle did have a very, I would argue, poorly timed surge there. It gave OSW a chance to get out, but he misdrops the eyepiece. And just what can you do about that?
Eyepiece strikes again.
Okay, OSW opening with this very, very aggressive LST, over 5 PPS. Turtle trying to do their best to time it, force OSW out.
Oh, OSW's just gonna hesitate a little bit too much though to send any.
Oh man, look at this clean garbage for Turtle. Oh, and more clean garbage in the Godwell. Oh, this has to be Turtle's round. If they play this correctly, it has to be over. Their board is looking so good right now.
Going on too. Trying to squeeze out any damage he can from this board.
Oh, OSW knows the nuke is coming.
And what do you do if you're OSW here? Especially with that misdrop too. I mean, you're just kind of waiting for...
It just might be over. Oh, it's so over. 35 surge straight to OSW. And what can you do? I mean...
He's gonna try to combo, but yeah, unfortunately, you cannot do much versus that big of a spike.
And I think that's kind of an exposition, so to speak, of why sending that clean can be so risky, because OSW is trying to kind of use pressure to push Turtle